Today is the day I leave behind 24 years of a tumultuous marriage. It's a decision that has been a long time coming, one that has been marred by pain, resentment, and the realization that I have allowed myself to be trapped in a cycle of codependency and enabling. My name is Kyle, and I'm a 52-year-old man. Kimberly is my soon-to-be ex-wife. She is 44. For far too long, I allowed my Kimberly's actions to define my self-worth. Her infidelity, her betrayal, and the knowledge that she had been having random encounters with multiple men behind my back ate away at me. I knew about it, and it irritated me, but I forgave her time and time again, believing that somehow she still loved me. It was a toxic dynamic, one in which I found myself feeling worthless and helpless. I thought that maybe things would change, that she would change. But as the years went by, I felt the weight of emotional neglect bearing down on my shoulders. I clung to the belief that Kimberly loved me. However, 4 months ago, a drastic change in her behavior jolted me out of my complacency. It was during a spring cleaning session in the garage that I stumbled upon her old iPhone. In a moment of desperation, I decided to power it up, hoping against hope that the old password would still work, and it did. What I discovered shattered the remnants of my fragile hope. In mid-May, I found out that someone had introduced Kimberly to meth, and she had become an addict. Desperate, I turned to my family for guidance when I visited them in June. Their advice was straightforward. Don't go back home. Divorce Kimberly and leave that life behind. But I held on to a glimmer of hope and resolved to stay by her side, hoping to help her overcome her addiction. I got home and confronted her about her drug use. She broke down crying and admitted she needed support and wanted to stop using. We agreed to work on our marriage, and she promised to get off drugs. Kimberly managed to stay off meth for a mere 10 days. She went into a downward spiral. She disappeared from work one Thursday, leaving me worried and anxious. Eventually, I received a notification by email that $500 had been taken out of PayPal. It was then that I switched into detective mode, my anger intensifying as I discovered she had paid for a hotel room. I highly doubt she was there by herself. Out of anger, I changed her PayPal password so she could no longer access her money. An hour ago, she texted me, questioning if I was responsible for her PayPal troubles, and I admitted that it was indeed my doing. And now, I find myself at a crossroads, uncertain of what my next steps should be. I have taken some crucial steps already. I got myself tested for any potential health risks, and thankfully, the results came back negative. I reached out to a lawyer, understanding that the divorce process will be a necessary but costly endeavor. I have come to terms with the fact that I will receive no financial support and will need to pay $2,500 for the proceedings. On top of that, leaving for my home state may jeopardize my job, as medical insurance is in my name and I could be let go if I make that move. At this moment, what I need most is support. I need the reassurance that I am making the right decision for myself, despite the uncertainties and challenges that lie ahead. I need to believe in my own worth and find the courage to embark on a new chapter of my life, one where I can rediscover my identity and rebuild the fragments of my shattered self-esteem. While the road ahead may be difficult, I know that it is a necessary path towards healing and personal growth. I will need to lean on my support network, be it friends, family, or even professional guidance. It's essential to surround myself with those who uplift and encourage me during this difficult transition. The journey to independence may be daunting, but it's one that I am willing to embark upon. I deserve happiness, respect, and love, and I will not allow myself to be defined by the painful chapters of my past. I am reclaiming my worth piece by piece and embracing the strength within me. To others who may find themselves in a similar situation, I offer the following words: seek support, educate yourself on your rights, and don't be afraid to prioritize your well-being. Remember that you are deserving of love and respect, and that it's never too late to start anew. The path to healing may be challenging, but it will lead you to a life filled with self-discovery, growth, and ultimately, the happiness you deserve. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Thank you for listening.